This is the exact location that someone had a paranormal experience. That means it's time for Paranormal Witness Files.
Hi, I'm Tracy Smith, the Executive Director at Destrehan Plantation, located in Destrehan, Louisiana, just outside of New Orleans, Louisiana. I was in the house following the paranormal investigation team while they were filming, and I started videoing myself some of the activity that was going on with the filming crew, and lo and behold, there was some kind of a light that showed up in my camera lens when I was filming, yet it wasn't noticeable to the naked eye. So when I took my eyes off of the camera and looked around the room, there was no light. And this light was moving only in the camera, bouncing around, and I didn't know what it was.
Why did y'all want me to go into the corner?
The orb that Tracy got on his camera, it's kind of unexplainable, because whenever you take videos on your phone, yeah, you'll get like an orb in your picture or video, just like a standard orb, not even just a spirit. But that one traveled all around the room by itself, like kind of just wandering around, looking at things that we were doing, just kind of curious, like.
I think it's really cool to be able to visually see a spirit represented in any sort of medium. Orbs are not necessarily something I always believe in just because they get debunked really easily, whether it's a bug with a reflection or a camera refraction or the sunlight making a glare in a lens. But I do feel like on occasion, especially when I'm in a state like I am at the moment with my headphones on and I'm deep in it, that spirits are more comfortable to show themselves because they are using me to communicate.
After an extensive investigation of this video, I was able to make a certified decision to unfortunately debunk this orb. Let's take a close look at the evidence I found that determined my decision. Keep your eyes on the orb right here and on this flashlight right here. If you look closely, you can see that when Todd blocks the flashlight, the orb disappears. This is because this is not an orb. It's simply a light refraction from the flashlight. Debunked.
It makes sense that this could possibly be debunked because of Todd walking in front of the flashlight. That could have been causing some kind of light refraction in the lens of the camera, especially because it's an iPhone and, they have the weird bouncing thing whenever they're trying to focus. I mean, that's the good and the give and the take with investigations. Sometimes you catch things you think are real and then you debunk them, but that just makes the ones that you can't debunk even more special.
In the next episode, our psychic medium Heather Dufour joins us in the investigation. We begin downstairs in the main room and the cooling room where we get a fascinating EVP. Then we head upstairs where we reconnect with the spirit of Lydia, who this time confirms her presence to Heather.
We're close to that blue light meter and try to turn it red.
Oh, there.
It's the little
It's Lydia.
And to the rest of us.
Here.
Look. Oh my God, it moved. Oh my God, it moved.
Will we find proof of a paranormal presence at the Destrehan Plantation? Find out on the next episode of Paranormal Plantations.
I ain't afraid of ghosts.
Back for scene 8 meters, take 2.